if you can, mark out how many action points you need and get as close as possible.
Okay. They're a little bit too far from me right now, so I'm gonna move forward just a little bit. Which, of course, means I can't use Ricochet. Perfect.
All right, well, we fucked this up, so doing it again. I know what I'm doing. I'm taking Bear Daughter. I'm giving you Medora.
Okay.
All you need to do with Medora is just make sure nobody gets to Cerci. That's it.
Okay.
All right. Bitch.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There were some lessons learned on this day. Allow me to start this by saying Divinity itself is a pretty hard game. Kind of confusing to pick up, pretty difficult to master. One of those kind of games. To be clear, we are playing on the classic difficulty because this is the first time Ace has ever played a game like this, and I'm not going to put her through a tactician game. That's not something I'm even really trying to do right now. I'm still fully trying to master Divinity in itself. I'd rather know the story first and then go through it on tactician. So I'm not about to just drag Ace through something he would be woefully unprepared for. With all of that said, with this episode we had to kind of take a different approach to how we split up the teams. More so because Ace is still trying to learn how her character works, let alone trying to learn a whole other class while also trying to strategize on how to approach battles. So through this, as I said in kind of like the teaser at the end of the last episode, this is kind of where we would get heavily tested. We were going to be going into fight after fight after fight, and for first timers, these fights going into this cave are not at all easy. I know. I struggled my ass off trying to go through them, not knowing what we were going into. So to make it easier on her, I took control of the main party after the 2 failed attempts with the first fight, and kind of just allowed Ace to practice with her character a little bit more. That was kind of the idea of going into this whole cave situation. Because when we get to this fight, anybody who's ever played Divinity knows for first timers, this fight can be a bit overwhelming. There we go. He's gonna roar. See who gets feared. Ah, good. He's in a beautiful spot. Don't do anything.
Fucking cloud!
That's beautiful, actually. Make everybody wet. That'd be great. We want to use the water to our advantage. Let's not go into the water. Like, y'all don't go into the water if you can help it. I'm going to put Medora where Legion is, because Legion's going to go to the back line in a bit.
Do you want me to use Blitz Bolts for just like the entire like water puddle?
Not yet. Nobody's in it, other than just 2 guys.
Okay.
So, if anything, move up to where your spells will be effective. Don't go past Bear Daughter, but like move up to where you could be effective with your spells and just save your action point. You're going to be playing Keep Away, so you're going to be crowd controlling. Anybody who tries to get close to Bear Daughter or Medora, you're going to help move them away with teleport, electrocute, freeze them, whatever. Like, you're going to be stopping people from hurting the back line.
Do you want me to fire anything this round or just do that?
I mean, if you want to do damage, go ahead. I'm just saying, like, save your action points as much as you can.
There.
Good. I'm just going to try and flank. It's actually fine. Did he just stun himself? No. I
need to speed things up.
Disappear. No, I'm hunting weapons. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now an electric bolt will be beautiful. Poison. That's fine. No, let's not walk through the. fucking electric cloud. Are you joking? Okay, I'm in position.
Perfect.
Just put a nice big electric bolt on the big guy right there.
I sing the body electric.
It didn't go anywheres. All right, that sucks. See if you can shoot the staff again. Hit him again.
That's all I can do for this round.
Hold on. Poison.
Dread!
Ha! Ha! All right, that's beautiful. I'll tell you. I'll take self-inflicted stupidity.
Gorgeous.
It's about time somebody else did it instead of us. Next thing we're gonna need is a firebolt. So if you can hit the firebolt into that poison smoke around the big dude, that's gonna help out a lot too.
Okay, so fire where?
Or we need to hit the smoke, the green stuff, the green cloud closest to the big guy. So near him somewhere. All of that should explode, but
So just into the green cloud.
closest to him as you can, because we also still want to do damage to him.
Should I just hit him?
We can try it. Nope,
That'll work.
it's okay. I can recover. All right, they're busy, so I'm gonna have a door hold the flank. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah.
Nice.
No glory in this death.
Okay. Somebody else to. Aha! Beautiful. Okay. Please. Oh wait, never mind. He's dead. Adios.
My aim is fast. My target slow.
Legion can handle the one orc back there. We just need to deal with the two flanking where Medora's heading. Oh, I didn't think that would kill him. Yeah. I told you be careful with that staff.
Did it stun both of you?
Stunned all of us. I could. I really could. Alright. Let these two finish shrieking. So one of the main reasons why we're actually going into the caves is because we are looking for a body that is missing a head. And for those that don't know anything about this game, yeah, that does sound kind of weird. Let me explain. So back in Cyseal, there was some fairgrounds in the background that were holding some shows and whatnot. And at one of these shows, there was a salesman, performer, whatever, purveyor, I don't know, showing off his talking head. And no, I don't mean it that way. Focus. The head happens to be named Nick. We end up talking to Nick and find out that he's actually in duress, that he would really like to escape out from underneath this asshole who just started making him do whatever he wanted him to do. So through a little bit of finagling and getting the crowd kind of distracted that was watching the show and getting the actual guy to leave the stage, we were able to take charge of Nick, bring him back to the guy's house, and in the basement, Nick told us that he long ago had been under the employ or servitude, I guess you would rather call it, of a very infamous pirate called Pontius. Pontius was a pirate that was very known to be evil and destructive and quite unkillable because of a special contraption he had on his ship. We will see that later. One day, Nick decides to voice his opposition against Pontius's ways, and without even a second thought, Pontius cleaves his head off, and Nick's head goes on his own little adventure. Then he found his way to Cyseal, where we found him. So now he is asking us to help him find his body, which just so happens to be in this cave. So finally, after fighting our way through all the fights to get to the cave, we end up finding in the cave itself a very interesting situation. The orcs who had retreated from Cyseal have retreated into the cave, and they have found that things are a bit worse than what they thought they would be in the cave. They are looking for these red stones, one of the main reasons why they're attacking Cyseal, and in their retreat, I guess they found out one of the stones were in the cave, I'm not sure, so they decided to start trekking deeper into the cave, where they came across a bunch of undead skeletons, a whole army of just undead skeletons, which I'm assuming have to be Pontius's crew? I don't know. Like I said, we'll get to Pontius later on in another episode. But we ended up getting caught up in a crossfire in one of the fights, and through a bit of maneuvering and whatnot, we were able to take down both groups and continue our journey towards our destination of trying to find Nick's body. But we end up coming across something quite monstrous along the way.
My gods, what is that abomination?
Well, when a crab
Here
and a
comes the
man
first
love
water.
each other very much.
Didn't do anything, but yeah, you see, creates water puddles. And he made me weak. Oh, he's probably gonna kill me because of that. All right, hold up. Stunning fail, really? There. There we go. Here. All right, we're gonna have to. I can heal Legion, so
So what should I?
for the time being, let's just put damage on him while he's on the ground. Let's save our stunning and stuff like that for whenever he actually gets up and we need him to stop. Good thing I moved my door.
Fast track!
I forgot that I get that double attack.
It's
and
all
that
good.
I would.
It's all good. That's why I
Yeah.
moved my door. Right side is though he is stunned. But it means now's the time to open up on him. Standing again. He's still stunned, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Swing away.
It's gonna.
Just swing away. We're fine right now.
Oh, I do not have enough action points.
To do your basic attack.
Yep.
Okay, heal Legion then. Don't want to waste a turn.
Oh, I needed that.
You and the bleeding. It's fine. Oh wait, the water's electrified again. Oh, because I stabbed him. That's why. Okay, for now, this is still the best thing to. Damn! That was 117 crit. Or ain't even swinging half that. We need to get her a better sword. Alright, he's not stunned anymore, so see if you can stun him.
You want me to just do my normal attack again?
The electric stun thing, because it has a 70% chance. And he's already standing in the water, so there we go. Beautiful. I gotta keep an eye on Legion because the second he's not floating anymore, he's gonna be in trouble. He's stunned for a
Right.
turn. Right, this guy's only stunned for this next turn.
That ought to hurt.
Sounded like it hurt you. Are you alright? Immune to knockdown. Alright. It's probably because he is stunned. Alright, he's not stunned again.
I can't use blitz bolts, but I can use my normal attack. That would
Swing
be
away.
better. Not enough ammunition points.
Action point. Do something
Oh,
else. Use another spell. Maybe try to set him on fire or something. You're a witch.
That
You
is
have
indeed
a whole
what
bunch
I'm
of stuff
doing.
up your sleeves.
That is what I am doing. Oh my goodness.
I'm still weak, aren't I? No, I'm not. And I am full health. So, I'm not going to do much. So I'm going to have to move out the way. Alright, we got to move him out. Of course, the water would stop. Oh, he's summoning crabs. Alright.
You know when you just summon some crabs?
This is actually kind of beautiful. Hold up.
Three heads and balance!
Oh, lovely.
I like boiled seafood.
Me too.
I think all three of the crabs are dead except for one, actually.
Hmm.
All right, Medora, now all you're going to do is just look. I am not sending you in there. All right, it's down to you and Bear Daughter at the moment.
Let's see what I can do.
If you keep not having action points, you can just you can unequip your your wooden wand and keep the electric wand because it is doing more good for us right now.
Okay. Let me do that then.
I mean, granted, he's already stunned at the moment, but
Yeah.
all right, the other one died of burning. All right, he's gonna move next turn. He might go to you next. So what you can do is use your pyramid, and you'll teleport to me, the Legion, and then you can move away from Legion.
So you want me to use my pyramid right now to teleport to you?
It's gonna take 6 action points. I don't know how many action points you have.
Oh.
But yeah, you teleport, and then whatever action point you have left, you can move towards the table area behind Legion in that corner back there,
Gotcha.
towards the barrels and all of that. Create a little bit of space. Nope, that's not exactly where, but that's fine.
Do
There's-
you want?
It's I was saying more like between like the pathway between Legion and Bear Daughter back towards the barrels and all of that to the back corner over there to the left of Legion.
Move.
Then you just got much closer. All right. There's not much I can do, but making sure he doesn't see us both as a target. Of course, he wouldn't set himself on fire. If he would have set himself on fire, that would have blew all of that up. Stunning failed. That's fine.
All the weight of Rivalon.
He
within
turned
the
his back to
flawless
Legion, so he
sea.
should die coming up. How do you miss this big ass dude?
Eternal silence
Make it
awaits
rain,
you.
please. And so finally, with making it through the cave and getting past the Abomination, we come up to an area that I find pretty interesting in itself because it's more kind of gameplay, but it's less of a party fighting another group of enemies. It's more of we have to make our way through a series of traps, kind of like a Goonies kind of vibe to it. Really kind of a Goonies kind of vibe because we're in a cave trying to get to a ship. I never really thought about that until I actually started talking about it. We had to carefully make our way through a bunch of traps, and finally, after avoiding traps, setting some off, and getting to the end, we come to see a decaying body standing before us, waiting on a ship. And finally, after joining the body with Nick's head, we finally have a new ally who is fully prepared to help us with our battle against Pontius Pirate.